Hello again. I am Denise O'Donnell, and what I am going to do today is attempt a swipe using for the sake of putting it another way, a watered down version of the Shelly Art Bloom Mix. To do a swipe, hopefully to look a little bit like Snakeskin. So I've made up my base coat, which I'm going to use white, and I'm going to use a house paint, which is a semi-gloss interior house paint, where I put 80% paint, then I add 20% acrylic, and then some water. I don't really like it too thick, but it has to be a certain thick. We've got it here. I'd say it's got a mound, you can see it, but the trail, yeah, you're looking at about 1.5 seconds. Don't see 2 in there, but it's thick. And I'll talk you through the recipes as we go. 10 by 20. I'm going to start out and trade on this, and then we're going to go bigger. So basically this is like, what would you call it if you were in NASA? A prototype. I always use a comb. I find it a lot easier than a palette knife. And with this paint you can always tilt to get it all even. I'm going to make sure all the edges are covered, because we are going to swipe through the edges. I'd like to cover the sides. Here's my glove. Fastest way I know. Voila for now. Save your white for touch-ups. That's it. They made the Shelly Art recipe. So basically for that I use a thick base coat. I use a Valspar ultra thick base coat, and I use polyacrylic, and I use acrylic. And the ratios for that, I use 40% acrylic. Most of my acrylics are Artist Loft in the big 32-ounce bottle, and it's a fluid acrylic. If you use a tube or powder, it's all different, but tubes you'd use less. But you want, now this is a lot thinner than I would use for a bloom. Anyway, back to what I was saying. 40% acrylic, 40% base coat, 20% polyacrylic, and then a little bit more water than I normally would, so it will pour down this center here. Oh yeah, nice big chunk. Whatever that was. That's what we're looking for. We want no chunks, lumps, nothing. Right. I don't know why. Then bronze. Sorry, that's copper. This is the bronze. Oh yeah, Didi, you're funny. Alright. I think I want the yellow to be on the sides and in the middle. Why not? Maybe a little bit in between. Now the 24 karat gold. Where am I going to put it? This stuff is very, you don't need a lot of it. So I'm trying not to put too much. I should have put it in a squirty bottle. I know, get it dripping first. Yeah, you're cooking with some gas now, Dee. That should put a nice sheen. Don't use a lot. Let's see. I'm going to put a bit more red into. Oh, I like that one. I'm just going to do one down the middle. And then another red. And maybe, oh, we're going to swipe with black, so. Now I feel like I want more yellow. No, no. Oh, I'll just put it at the end. Why not? I got it. Use it. In the grey. Oh, in the grey. To this cell activator. Black Artist Loft. I put in, well, start off with Floetrol. American Floetrol. If you use Australian Floetrol, you don't really need the wood conditioner. But I'm in America, and Australian Floetrol is expensive as all the dickens. So 50% Floetrol, 25% Elmer's Glue Oil, 25% acrylic, which I'm using Black Artist Loft. And then I put in this, which is about 7 ounces, maybe 8. I put half a teaspoon. You mix it up real good. You can't over mix it. Now what I get from the Dollar Tree, which is a kind of a thrift store over here in America, these children's playing cards are oversized, shiny on one side. There's $1, obviously for 52. Fold them in half. They work great. For swipers, I mean. So I think half of that would be perfect. And I don't really want to drip on the picture, but I'm going to put this with a spatula on the card, then I'll show you. Because my camera won't pick that up. See, I've covered half the card. And I'm going to go from the middle, which was the red. Just let it sit in there. And then we're just going to pull it down. Yeah, hold the board. I don't know if I use too much cell activator or not. It's looking snaky a bit. I'm going to stretch this out. One. Very pretty so far. Yeah, pouring. That's what we do. I don't like that one. Or maybe it don't. It's just abstract, so it don't matter. Now I tried using a kitchen spatula to do these. It works out. I just find it's way easier than to keep cleaning your spatula every time. Right, for this one, I'm just going to cut it in half. Just put some of your cell activator on like that. Just take a steady hand. Make sure you clean it. It'll be perfectly clean again before you put the cell activator on to the next piece. It's if you want to, you can leave it like that. Sometimes it's quite a nice effect. No. Training puppy pets. And then cheap. I'll leave that side. There's just one on the other side that's a bit iffy. This one here. If that, I'm a Libra, so everything is gonna go proper. Getting a mess going here. Right, so let's see what we're gonna do with this now. Cause plenty of paint. If you leave all that paint on, it's gonna crack. I want my paint all to move at the same time. It's not doing it. This was stuck right here. Most of it's moving. It adds to the design. Kind of like that. Come back again, stretch that out. Well, you can angle it if you don't want the snakeskin to be. I kind of like it just how it is. I like that. Very good. Let's see about these corners where we saved the paint. And we kind of don't want that dripping. I don't like it dripping. Oops, missed a bit. Like I say, I clear the edges because it will pull. If it starts dripping, I pull the picture over, whichever has the most paint on. I don't want it to get my heat gun. I like it, looking real good. That's what I was hoping for. Not bad at all. Alright, this is Denise O'Donnell. Well, I am. Thanks for watching.